Hi, today we're going to talk about how to look at a scatter plot and interpret the data, or more specifically, interpret the line of best fit. So, what I have here, baseball ticket prices. And it shows here, it looks like they're starting barely above $12. And that was in 98 or 96. It goes up by 1 year each time. So first thing I can do is write an equation. That's just going to help me for the future. It was about $12. So I'm going to just stick with 12. I don't want to try to do like $12.02 or something like that. That's the one thing about scatter plots, because when we do a line of best fit, we don't have the exact perfect line. It is possible to make the exact perfect line, and you'll learn that like in college or something like that, but you won't right now. So approximately 12. And now what I need to do is I need to find just two kind of sort of okay looking points. So I'm going to say, honestly, this one looks pretty good. That one's pretty okay. Honestly, it's looking like it's just barely less going to be smaller than up 1/2. Yeah, so, because again, we're estimating, see, this is barely, it's going to be like up 1 and a barely little bit over 2. So we're just going to go with this. So it's actually not up 1, it's up 2. Up 2 to the right 2, which is up 2 to the right 2 is a slope of 1. 1 times x is just x. So boom, now we have an equation. Well, okay, that's just writing an equation. Now we need to actually interpret it. So this is saying if a slope is 1, that's the growth. That's saying that each year, the price of tickets is increasing or growing about $1 a year. So every year it goes up about $1. And this is saying, and the price of tickets started at $12 from the time we started calculating this. So that's how we can use this to interpret our scatter plot, is approximately the data is showing that the price of tickets is increasing by $1 a year starting at $12. Now let's take a look at another one. Here I have hours of exercise per week and resting heart rate. Well, now you can see this is going down. So this is saying the more you exercise, the lower your resting heart rate is, that's pretty good, right? That means your heart doesn't have to work quite so hard. So I'm going to start by writing an equation to help me kind of interpret this. See, it's barely below 80, so I have to decide, do I think that's 79 or do I think that's 80? I'm just going to go with 80 because, again, for a scatter plot, line of best fit, we're just getting the approximate, so 80. And now we got to find the slope. Well, I know it's going to be negative, but let's go ahead and try if we stick with this point and this point. It went down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So it went down 25 and it went to the right 6. So 25 over 6, which simplifies to 4 1/6. Oh, but it's negative because it's going down. X plus 80. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to stick with this one up here. So now I can use this to interpret my scatter plot. My scatter plot is saying if you don't exercise at all, your resting heart rate's around 80 beats per minute if you don't exercise at all. But then it's saying it's going down. The more you exercise, the slower your heart rate is. And we can even say this, for every, 6 hours a week you exercise, it goes down 25 beats. So that's how we can use this graph of the equation, this equation of this graph, to help us interpret the scatter plot. So that is interpreting the line of best fit from a scatter plot. Thanks, bye.